How do I start? I pulled into Madura at sunrise with 97 minutes I couldn't account for, a logbook page I didn't remember writing, and a metallic taste in the back of my throat that took 3 days to shift. This is what I remember from before that gap, and after it. The old hands were messing with me at the depot, told me the Nullarbor does things to you on a night run. I told them I'd be right. I was 23 years old at the time. B-double ticket, still basically warm. First solo long haul, and I was more interested in getting to Perth than listening to the old blokes who'd been driving the same route for 20 years trying to spook the new guy. I figured it was just what they did. Wind up the young fella, watch him sweat. Somewhere past Mundrabilla, at 2 a.m, I worked out they weren't taking the piss. Nobody prepares you for the scale of it at night. You hear about the distance, the flatness, the nothing. But nothing anyone says gets close to what it actually feels like. Out there, past midnight, when the last roadhouse light has been gone for an hour, and there is not a single point of reference between you and the horizon in any direction. The Milky Way out there doesn't look like a smudge. It looks solid, like you could put your hand through the glass and feel the weight of it. Beautiful. And wrong somehow. Like the sky is too big and you're too small, and that strip of bitumen under the tires is the only thing tethering you to anything real? I'd been feeling that way for about an hour. Before I noticed the light, it was off to the south, maybe 200 meters from the road, a soft yellow-white glow, low to the ground, about the size of a headlight, but with no beam. No spread, no flicker, just a clean, contained light, sitting in the middle of absolutely nothing. First thought, car on a station track or a camp. Except there are no stations out there, no tracks running parallel to the highway, nothing but scrub and salt lake, just empty country stretching all the way to the coast. I watched it. It didn't slow, didn't pull away. Then I realized it was keeping pace with me. Not drifting, not bouncing over rough ground, matching my speed exactly, smooth and level, holding that 200 meters like it was bolted to the side of the truck. I pressed the accelerator to the floor. The limiter held me at 100. The light held its gap. Effortless. Like the extra speed meant nothing to it at all. I backed off to 80. The light backed off to 80. Same distance. Every single time. I grabbed the UHF, worked through every channel. Static across the board, not the usual dead air between transmissions, something underneath it. A low, flat tone that wasn't weather and wasn't a crossed frequency. I clicked it off. Then the cab went cold. Not the kind of cold that creeps in, cold that arrives all at once. I could see my breath fogging against the dash, heater running, climate control reading 22 degrees. I could see my breath. I kept my eyes forward. Nothing there, just keep driving. Eyes on the road. But I couldn't help it. I turned and checked the side window one more time. It was gone. I let out a long breath. Whatever it was gone. I turned back to face the road. The light was above me, not off to the side, directly above the cab. I could see it through the top of the windscreen, enormous and completely silent, maybe 10 meters up, tracking the truck without a sound. No rotor, no engine note, no vibration I could feel through the roof. Nothing that size moves that quietly. Nothing. My hands were shaking on the wheel. I gripped it harder. They kept shaking. I remember the road in the headlights. I remember the light above. Then I don't remember anything. I was driving. That's how it came back. Not a jolt, not waking up. Just the slow realization that I was driving. The road was empty, and everything was quiet. The clock on the dash read 4:17. Last time I'd looked, 2:40, 97 minutes. I pulled over. Something wasn't right with me. My head felt thick, not tired, something else. That flat metallic taste sitting at the back of my throat. My eyes were raw and sore in the way you get from staring into too much light. Except the sky around me was pitch black in every direction. I checked the fuel, further down than the distance should have put it. I looked at the logbook, open on the passenger seat. A page I didn't remember opening. A single line pressed hard across the middle of it. Not writing, not a note, just a line. Like someone had dragged a pen across the page with no intention of leaving anything behind. I didn't stop again after that. Drove straight through to Madura and sat in the car park until the sun came up. Didn't sleep, Didn't try. I've never said out loud what I think I remember from those 97 minutes, because I don't know if I remember it, or if my brain built it out of nothing to fill a hole it couldn't leave empty. But sometimes, on a rest break, in the dark, no radio, nothing to keep the mind occupied, I'm outside the truck, standing on the shoulder, boots on warm bitumen, dead still air, not a sound in any direction, a light directly above me, enormous. Too bright to look at. But I'm not looking away, and I'm not afraid. That's the part that comes back when I dwell on it, when I'm on a rest break in the dark, nothing occupying my mind. I should have been terrified. I was completely calm. Then there's nothing. Then I'm driving. I've done the Nullabor 14 times since that run. Nothing's come alongside again. I don't know if that means whatever it was got what it needed from me. I'm not sure I want to think about that too hard. What I know is this. Out there, past midnight, when the last light is 100 k's behind you, and there's nothing ahead but black road and black sky, you're not the only thing moving through the dark. You never were.